Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Cone Dodger here. Welcome back to Dirt 4. Today we're moving on in our career, going back and doing some more historic rally, as we are just barely scratching the surface of the historic rally stuff. We need to do at least one more of these events before we can move on to the next group, which is going to have some more crazy cars in it. Let's see, in the selection right now we have the USA Historic Open and the Historic Intercontinental Rally. The USA Historic is 2 runs of Michigan, and the vehicle selection is either H2 front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. We've done some H2 rear-wheel drive. We've not done any H2 front-wheel drive. I own a Peugeot 205 GTI, and I've been told it is quite a fun car to drive, so I want to give it a try. Alright, here we go into Michigan. Let's see here. Win a stage, penalty time 9 seconds or less, 5th position overall, lower than 3 recoveries, 10 fastest splits, and 1 clean stage. We had a pretty good time in Michigan in our final event in the Subaru that ended in a little bit of disappointment, and there was some craziness happening there. This being a very different car and a much slower car, I presume. We'll see what it's like.
3,
2, 1, go! Gonna do a little shakedown here.
Left 5.
Alright, it makes power from about 5 up.
Right 5.
Certainly much slower.
6. 200 over bumps. 200.
Another front-wheel drive car, which has so far been amongst my favorites. Cattle Grid.
100 over bumps.
I didn't know there was cattle grids in Michigan. I thought that was only an Australia thing.
200 over bumps.
Really feels like it needs more gear. I might make that change. It does feel like it's going to be fun, like one of those just drive it all out kind of cars. Let's see, let's take the spare tire out. Gearing. Let's go ahead and make that a little bit longer, I believe, because it felt like it was certainly gear limited. Let's do that. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and apply that. Okay, let's go to stage. Let's see what it's like.
If we want to enter more prestigious comps, we need to have a good reputation going in.
I'm working on it, my friend. I'm working on it.
5.
Here we go.
3, 2,
1, go.
Right 4 through dip. Keep middle of the crest.
Big transition to second gear now with the gearing change.
Left 6 through dip. Right 5.
I like the location of that shift light.
And left 6.
Especially here in the nighttime. Very easy to see.
200. Keep middle
Well,
of the
I'm glad I
jump.
gave it more gear because we're still maxing it out.
100 over bumps. Crest 100.
I wonder if the AI changed setups at all.
60.
Wow, it still needs more gear.
Right
Much
6.
more gear. Who made these default setups?
40 through dip. Right 6 over crest.
Although this is
Don't cut.
hilarious and fun.
60, left 4 and right 6 into left 5.
Because I was flat out for so long.
Left 4 long. Keep in. Don't cut. 200. Turn. Open hairpin right.
Alright,
Don't
yep.
cut.
It's
And right 5.
very much so in line with what I expected it to handle like.
Left 4. And right 6 into
Which
left
is
5.
similar to a kit car, but not quite
Right
that
6 over crest.
snap
200.
forward kind of power. So you can still rotate it a lot on liftoff, but it's not quite so apt to snap to understeer on the throttle.
And left 4 long. 200. Left 4 long. Keep in. Don't
I think once I'm really dialed into the groove,
Don't cut.
we'll really get to feel like rally drivers
Right 6. Don't cut.
blasting our way through the woods.
And left 4. And right 6. 200. Right
I don't know
4
what the
long.
difference
Keep in.
is,
Don't cut. 200.
but the slow cars
Right 4 long.
feel
Keep in.
way more fun in this than they did in Dirt Rally.
110 over bumps.
And I think they even, perhaps this is because I'm using the cockpit view now instead of the hood view, but they feel faster, even though they're not.
Left over crest. Left 5. 80.
Oh, nicely done. Good job, me. Thanks, me.
Left 4 long. 80.
Red sector. I thought that was a good
Don't
hairpin.
cut.
Or a cue.
And left 4 long, 250. Left 6 over crest.
Lifted that inside wheel up there.
200 over bumps.
Flat out.
60.
Still flat. We're going to be flat for a while, I have a feeling. Here's a 5.
Right 4, don't cut. 100. Left
2
4.
flat. Like a glove.
And right 6 into left 5.
Yes.
60. Keep right over crest.
Yes. To all of that.
Over bumps. 150. Left 4 long. Keep in. Don't cut.
That was amazing. Alright, so a 5 still means a 5.
250.
Even when you're in a slow car, 5 still means 5.
4 long. Keep in. 60.
Doesn't mean you can go flat out.
Right 5. Don't cut.
I feel like the pace notes are much more
60. Left 6.
per car basis
Right 5.
versus in rally. It seemed like you got the same
And
calls
left
no matter
6,
what car you're in.
60. Left 4. And right 6.
Could be wrong.
Into left 5. 150.
But it feels that way.
Finish to stop.
Nice.
Okay, get her up to the marshal.
Alright, well, we had one of our absolute best rollovers yet. And
That
overall,
went really well.
pretty good
Great
car
stage,
drive.
Good work.
it's a very nice beginner's car. I like it. No, I was gonna look at the leaderboard, but probably not with our big rollover. Alright, moving right along. I was really hoping that would say with a clean stage, because that would have been hilarious. But I don't think that's actually one of the things this time. Nope. Oh well. Alright.
Let's get a clean stage. A good race will get us a good rep.
I mean, look at our car. It's spotless. What are you talking about, guy? It was a perfectly clean stage.
5.
Alright, we're in the rain.
3.
In the evening.
2. 1. Go.
Oh.
110 over bumps. 60.
Gotta remember
60.
to do that gearing change.
Right 4 through dip. Keep middle over
Because
crest.
even if the stage is
Left
slowed
5,
down,
200. Right
I think
4
we'll still
long.
have
Keep in.
moments
150.
of hitting limiter.
Left 4 long. Keep in. Don't cut. 100.
This car
Right 5.
and the other front-wheel drive cars are so enjoyable
60.
in this game. It's almost changing my perspective because one of my goals, I thought for this year, but financially it's not looking like it's going to happen, but one of my goals is to get a basic Rally X car. We'll ignore all that happened. And basically the only things I was really interested in were rear-wheel drive cars because it just didn't seem like a front-wheel drive rally car would be that much fun. However, if they're half as much fun as they are in this game, mixed in with the fact that doing things in real life usually way more fun than video games, it should be a pretty good time. So I might consider that. Certainly cheaper. You can find cheap front-wheel drive cars all over the place. Cheap rear-wheel drive cars, not so much. Especially ones that are rally capable.
Left 4 long, keep in, don't cut, 250.
It'll happen someday.
100 over bumps, 60.
So one of the things on my list, crossed off quite a cool one last weekend doing the, or going to see the solar eclipse.
Right 6, don't cut.
That one,
And left 4, and right 6.
that one's up there near the top of the list. That was really cool.
4 long, 80. Right 5, don't cut.
Whoa, that sign.
Right 4, don't
Alright,
cut.
brakes.
200.
Chill out.
Right 4 long.
I obviously need to put more dead zone in my brakes. Because the fact I'm hearing that sound when my foot's nowhere near the brake pedal right now tells me that they're dragging a bit.
Keep right over crest. 110 over bumps, 150. Left 4 long.
Good stage here. Alright, we got a 4.
100.
We flick into it. No, I turned in too early.
80 past junction. And
Oh
left 3.
yeah, there's the
Left 5, 60.
inside wheel spinning.
Finish to stop. Okay, take it up to the marshal.
Good car. This is that car you can just drive with a smile on your face. maybe not as rewarding as the cars that are super intense to drive.
Great result. Well done.
But they just make you smile to drive them. I think that's important too. See, with the controller, I bet you driving this car super dull, super boring. I would assume, I would think. Let's repair our rollover damage. We need to clean it and inspect the chassis. Let's go ahead and do that. Standard fix to all that. Confirm those repairs. Good to go. 196 credits to repair it. We are set.
If we get some prize money, we could look at vehicles for a new championship.
I'm looking at this vehicle right now, my friend. Kind of looks like an EF hatch Civic,
5,
something like that.
4, 3, 2,
Right.
1.
Go!
Right 4 through dip. Post inside.
Shifted to second too early.
Over crest. Left 5, 200.
I considered
Keep in.
more
200.
gear, but that last stage showed me that it probably wasn't necessary.
Right 6 over crest. 80.
Man, I cannot get over
Left 6 through
how
dip.
good this place looks after the rain. The
And
puddles,
Left 6, 200. Left 6 over crest.
it is,
Dip 150.
it's just really, really good looking for a video game.
250. Right 4 long. Keep in. 60.
A little touchy understeer there, but managed well.
Right 5. And right 4. 60.
Okay,
Left 6. And right
I've
4.
got to
And
really
and left
start to
6.
feel like I can use the ditches a bit more. I think that's...
And turn. Left 2.
Let's not use the... Oh, boo! Boo!
Right 5.
There might have been a person standing there, actually.
And right 4. Post outside. 200.
Okay, so maybe let's not use the ditches more, huh?
200 over
Maybe the
bumps.
ditches are a silly idea. What I was thinking is,
Left 6 through dip.
if you really want those,
Right
like,
5.
super fast,
And left 6.
top of the leaderboard times,
Left 5, 60.
you probably gotta cut
Right
a
4
lot of
through
these
dip.
turns
Keep
way
it
more
over
aggressively
crest.
than I am,
Left 5.
and
Right
use the
5.
ditches to
Don't
help you
cut.
pull through the
And
turn.
Right 4. Don't cut. 200. 200 over
The
bumps.
danger there is the ramps that also live in the ditches.
Left over jump maybe. Left 4 through dip. 60. Right 5.
We've had some pretty dramatic rollovers in this thing. Seems like a car that's
60. Post outside.
rather apt to it.
Turn. Open hairpin left. 150.
Hairpin.
Right 3 long. Keep in. 250.
That was terrible. That was an embarrassment. Everybody just witnessed me do that.
Left 6 over crest. Dip.
They walked many miles through the woods to be in that spot to watch some great hairpin action, and I gave them that.
Left 3 long. Keep in. 100. Right 6.
Tree, we're fine.
And left 5. 40 through dip. Water splash.
Water
Right 6 over
splash.
crest. 150. Right 4 long. Keep in. 80.
I've really gotten used to the idea
Right 4 long. Don't cut.
of just
And
downshifting right before those water splashes, because they take pretty much exactly 1 gear's worth of speed out of your car, no matter what you're driving.
Right 5. Keep left over jump maybe. Over finish to
That's
stop.
where you can use ditches.
Okay, get her
That's
into the marshal.
appropriate usage. Third place. I mean, I'll take third place for...
Not bad, but we aren't pushing up the standards either.
because it wasn't bad. It was not bad. I'll take third place for, you know, murdering a group of people.
Nothing from the marshal. It can only be a good thing.
Can only be a good thing. You know what would be a good thing? Not murdering anybody this stage. That'd be pretty good.
5, 4,
3,
3,
2, 1, go!
left 4 through dip, 60. Don't
Wait for that shift. There we go.
Right 5, right 5.
Oh, I must be doing too much wheel spin or something, because the ticker is always showing me behind at the start.
Logs outside, 150.
Logs
Right 3.
outside. Oh, I didn't notice those logs till I was right up on them, actually.
Into left 6.
Could have been bad. It could have been very bad. Lift off oversteer there.
130, left 4,
Well used.
and right 6, into left 5.
Nope, we're going to the
60.
woods. Ouch. Oh, that
Keep
would
right over
hurt.
crest. 110 over bumps. 200.
Ugh.
Turn left 1.
Oh,
Don't
man.
cut. 200.
My mind is just filled with thoughts of actually doing that in a car.
200.
There would be no more driving after that. Pretty good damage model in this game, but
Keep in. 60.
no, after that hit, you're done.
Right 6.
You are absolutely done.
And left 5.
Especially the radiator.
Dip. Water splash. Right 6 over crest. Left 6.
Oof.
And left 4 long.
Okay.
100. Keep right over
Can't tend to be a
crest.
problem with the slower cars. Is that you get a little too confident in them
Right 4 long.
and do
Keep
stupid
in.
stuff like
Don't
that.
cut. 60.
Also, this car seems to be like
Right 5.
staggeringly light, and it hops and jumps over
60.
the
Right
little
6.
bumps a lot more than I expect.
Right 3.
Turns out your tires don't have a lot of traction when they're in the air.
Into left 6. 200.
Total
Left 6
surprise to
over
me.
crest. Dip. Longs outside.
We're catching up a
Left
bit here.
6. And right 4. And bump. And left 6.
Feel like this 4 could have been taken flat. Yep.
110 over bumps. 60.
Yeah, I wish there was more of these kind of sections in this rally. That's where this car really is a treat to drive.
Get her up to the marshal.
Hey Marshall, we're coming in with some speed here. With some tricky slowdown areas. Okay.
Okay, we're done. Standings have been updated.
Oh, we're done. That's because our faces are one with the windshield. If you were wondering what happened there, my friend. 4th place, we're still 1st overall. Just one stage left to do. Yeah, I think I'm feeling a little too confident in the car. And way too confident in my ability, so let's try to have, I would like to have one really great stage where I can like look at the leaderboard and compare. Let's try to do that.
The car is not a pretty sight, but it's running absolutely fine.
It is not a pretty sight at all. That was all correct. But I'm glad that it's running fine, despite
5, 4,
right into a tree.
2, 1, go. Left 6 over crest. Dip.
Yeah, I don't know what to do different on the starts.
Right 6.
But I guess it doesn't really matter. We catch up pretty quickly. Could be my gearing, because I made the gearing longer.
Don't cut.
Could very well be that.
Right 6. Don't cut. 150. Right 4 long. Tightens. Keep
I'm
in.
gonna watch that differential
Into
opening
left
up.
6. Don't cut. Right 6. Into
Nice.
left 4 long. Opens. Keep in. Don't cut.
A little bit more grip now. I think that course is drying out a bit.
60.
Alright, here's a section to use that gearing.
Left 6. And right 4. And bump. And
Watch the
left
4
6.
though.
80. Left 4.
Nice.
And right 6. Into left 5.
It's definitely the case that not every 4 is created equal. Like the
60. Turn acute right.
the
60.
4
Don't cut. Keep left over crest.
might be one of those
Left 5.
turns you really gotta hit the brakes on. It might be one of those turns that you just drop a gear and
Right
coast through.
6 over crest. 200. Left 4 long. Keep in.
There's a lot of different factors at play. The camber, the approach to the turn, the width of the turn.
And right 4. 100.
So the simple 1 through
110
6
over bumps.
call doesn't give you all the information. The driver still has to make some of that call on their own.
150. Left 4 long.
Hey, let's
Keep in.
see.
Don't cut.
Let's do
200.
drop a gear.
Right 3.
I keep doing that with this car.
Right 3.
Oh. But why? Why did it give us an 18-second
Into left
penalty on
6.
that?
Left 6.
What?
And left 4 long. 200.
Wait, what?
Right 4 long. Keep in.
Because we made it
60.
too far off the course? I mean, what was different
Left
between
5,
that
60.
and murdering a group of
To
people?
finish. Slow to the marshal, please.
I am a confused cone dodger right now. What? Car is bad. Car is really bad.
Great work. We finished in the top 5 of the car class.
Yeah, we didn't win because of that BS, though. Oh, we did win, actually. What? What? Okay. I've never actually looked at a replay in this game. up and down for speed. Is near the end. Oh, this is a much better system.
Hold on, keep in.
Alright, where? Okay. How do we go back? How do we go back? Okay, like this. Yeah, there's nothing out there.
Right 3.
There is absolutely nothing out there. How do we slow-mo? Same thing as my previous incidents. Oh, that's also the Discord sound. Let's see. What's... And then turn the wheel? That's what it was, yeah. Okay, so same incident as I've had a couple times here, where this car is so light that if you clip the inside, poof, into the air you go. But we're just gonna roll off into the woods here. No major dramas. We hit a little tree, and we landed on our wheels, and it reset us. That's upsetting. Didn't in the end matter. Just didn't make a lot of sense. Not very consistent. Huh. That is one sad-looking winning car right there. Well, I know we didn't do one of these. Yep. We should have, but we didn't. Huh. Alright, well, that was the 205 in Michigan. We have one more event to do in the 205 in Michigan that I'm going to do right now. It's interesting. I like the car. I'm just not super happy with how the event went. So, how about some redemption? Let's try and do better. Try and do more gooderest, more bestest. We will do that next time here in Dirt 4. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time.